Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Rome playthrough, guys, where we are at war with Taurus. So, we have encroaching enemy armies in various places. We're fending off an army here. We've got an enemy fleet there, which I'm not so worried about. We've got two enemy armies pushing up here, which we have to face soon. Well, yeah. Basically, we may have potentially bitten off a little more than we can chew, but I'm not that worried. We've brought everything together. Ideally, what I really want to do is pull them up into my territory. In fact, to the point, I'm going to drop these guys into ambush stance. They don't necessarily know I'm here. And we are definitely an end turn now, I think. That's probably good enough with defences there to hold them off. We're moving up behind. That said, we might not be able to beat that. That army doesn't look too bad. We'll see. This is definitely my weakest army here. Okay. Oh, that's their faction leader, and he is This could be a tough old fight. They've got decent level hoplites. Then again, they've got Centauri here. So I've got decent level things too. They're a similar level to these guys. I've also got my garrison army. I'm not sure this is going to be quite as tough as it makes out. It is by no means going to be an easy battle, however. Even if we don't win this, guys, this isn't necessarily all about winning. Let's put these guys across here. These guys across here. These two can wait in backup. You can set up behind here. Cav is going to sit over. Ooh, whoops, wrong ones. These two need to sit right behind. These guys can actually throw over. We're going to have my Cav over here. Their basically job is going to be to get out and get behind. Good God, did I select everything again?
Melee cavalry ready. We await your command. Slingers! Orders!
So slingers are going to go there. Peltas are going to go there. Actually, these guys are going to start a bit further forwards, because that way we can actually have these guys forwards so they can shoot into the back. Now my swords, I'm going to sit on this flank, and again, we're going to try and flank around the side with these guys. We may need to send them some backups. They can go there. They can stay here to back up this force. These guys can back up this force. In fact, you guys can just go straight in here.
Spears! Spear infantry ready.
I'm actually pushing these guys a bit further forward, simply because I want these guys so they can get behind their main push if they push down here. So we can be shooting them in the rear. These guys can reinforce here if needs be. In fact, these guys can sit in the middle to reinforce wherever. Okay. So right, I'm going to explain what I'm doing and why. From my main experience, they'll come down here, maybe a bit down here. They won't come around here, so I can move these guys around and these guys around to engage. While they're engaged here, these phalanxes should be able to hold forever, basically. Especially with my general in here. Here they come. These are mostly hoplites. There's going to be a very, very slow-paced combat as we all poke spears at each other. So we're definitely heading to both sides straight away here. You guys can start moving out. Oh, these guys are mixed. Okay. You guys can start marching out here.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden
The key
unit.
thing here, guys, is trying to trap the enemy. Because if we can trap the enemy, we will, behind us, you know, if we can get the charge into the rear, that will really help us.
Double time. Melee cavalry.
You can sneak up a bit further. My cav is going to batter their range. Right, you guys can turn straight that way to be hitting these guys from the rear. Because that will cause a lot of damage to them, which will potentially break them.
Our
We're
general is
still
under
hidden,
attack.
we're still hidden. I know my general's under attack. That really doesn't bother me. He's very solid. He can also inspire himself here.
Done. Melee infantry. At your service.
I want all of their swords to be engaged before we push round. These guys should be able to hold this off fairly easily. Especially as these guys are now hitting them from the rear. Oh, hang on, can they not shoot over? Oh, is it these? I'm not sure. Okay, these guys can come up here. Okay, they've seen us push. Charge. They are mostly engaged now, so that's good. These guys can start pushing as fast as they can. Those spears have hoplites have turned, but if they don't go and engage, they're going to get squished. Fold into them. Break out, don't get on that spears. Charge down there while these guys are holding these guys, pinning these guys. You guys can try and get around the back. So this unit can try and pull out to the side. Oh, hammer straight into them. This is what we need, guys. So my cav is going to hammer into these guys. This is going to be a tough fight here. These are all going to be tough fights, to be fair. Okay, we're struggling over here. Let's push through and charge into the rear there to try and keep them breaking. God, they're holding a lot better than I hoped. As are these guys? Right, let's break and charge up here. Just basically disengaging so these guys aren't... so we can get the charge bonus back in. We're going to send some support down here after we've battered them. Just keeping my cav moving, basically. Yeah, we're caught on something a little bit there. Right, straight down into here. Because these guys do need some support. That should help nicely. You know, all these guys are taking damage here, so this isn't the end of the world. How's my general doing? Let's inspire this unit.
Swift riders at your command.
The men are wavering.
Break and hit them. Okay, this has not gone the way I hoped. Kill their general. Oh, damn. That unit, wow. Hoplites are tough, guys. So we've actually lost this engagement. It's because their range is still hammering us in the rear, which really isn't helping. How are these guys doing? These guys are all doing well. I think we need some support up here from these guys.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Let's get a mass charge on their general again. That said, most of their units will be disciplined, so killing their general is not going to have a huge impact, but if I can take him out, it will help.
By your command.
Right, let's disengage.
Advance!
Let's phalanx these guys.
Understood.
Can we now shoot into there? No, we need archers to do that. Right, you guys can just turn and support here.
Spears!
You guys can move forwards. That unit of bloody heavy hoplites. That said, we've got lots of heavy infantry here. We're still holding them nicely down here. Here's where we're suffering, to be fair.
Ready for orders?
Beauty! We're starting to break things there.
Ready and waiting.
Let's do this. Good, solid charge into their general's unit there. It's light infantry, so we should be able to batter that. What we want to do is we want to not get caught by the spears. We might get caught a bit, but as long as we do damage to this unit, that's good. Come on, keep it going. I'm going to try and get these guys down to get force these guys to... Oh, perfect. If they charge down there, that's perfect.
Brave Romans to a man.
We might get their general here. You can charge into the rear of there. That's perfect. Come on. We've just completely broken their general, guys. Let's hammer this unit, then we're going to charge down into here.
Swords! Swift melee cavalry!
Let's reform properly before this charge.
Riders! At the double! We await your command. Melee cavalry ready.
Charge. Nice, good, solid charge into the rear here. Now, these are still heavy spears, but they are going to take damage here. We're going to take damage, so we can't stay in here for too long, but we do a few cycle charges here. It should really help. Right, pull out.
You commander.
You guys can charge in now.
Proud Romans all. Light hoplites! Yours to command.
These guys are still doing well. Let's inspire the slightly weaker unit.
Swords! For glory! Orders!
Hammer this flank. Hit those peltasts. Even though they're disciplined, other units breaking will inevitably... I don't know. It does say, you know. So... yeah, when generals die. But I think other units breaking still causes them issues. Right, we're going to do a charge down on this side now. Even if we win this... you know, even if we don't win this battle, guys, which I think we will... you know, the damage we're going to have done here is enough that, you know, that we'll win the next battle, basically. Straight down into those hillmen. I really should have probably stayed on this side, but I've blocked myself up here. That said, these guys being attacked in the rear. See, this unit's now breaking.
Missile infantry at your command. Cavalry!
Oh, that's good. That's a mass rout, guys. And my guys are still fresh because we've not been charging around the place. These guys aren't. Actually, no, these guys are. They are cav. We can break this. I'm going to hold them in for now. In fact, no, we're going to pull them out and do another cycle charge. I'm going to focus on this flank now because it's breaking. That can cause a mass rout if it's good. Straight back into those hillmen as they get themselves back into combat. Because a charge into them will devastate them because they're not anti-cav. We are struggling over here. We're still happy, but we're taking a lot of damage. It said, so's my cav. Let's pull back for another cycle. Basically, my cavalry, because of the charge bonuses, we get a bonus whenever we hit them. So, what's that? Oh. So basically, whenever we hit them, we get a bonus for about 10-15 seconds. I can't remember the exact timing of it. But so cycling in and out like that when you can is really good. You do have some cav who are better melee and are good at holding themselves in a fight. So we are beginning to struggle because these guys are getting low. But I think we've probably got this now. Let's buff up this unit. All my guys are still confident. So are theirs, though. Even though everybody around them. These guys aren't confident now, so that's good. Let's keep focus fire on them. Let's bring you guys back around here to start shooting into them as well. Charge those hillmen. Okay, let's just pull out. Straight back in. Now they're wavering. Hit that unit now. Charge, charge, charge. Nope, we're continuing. We are making sure these guys do not get many units out. The more of them we kill, the less of them will be there when we get out. That one, that's the one I want to hit. The 85 unit with 85 left. Okay, that'll do. So it was a close victory. It was basically hoplites versus hoplites. So it's a big line of people poking spears at each other. You know, once we do get the proper Roman troops later on, with the Marius reforms, is it Marius reforms? Things will get better. This is why we built this army up, because now this army, guys, I'm going to release them. As much as I want this war, I don't want to upset the Tarians anymore. Because this is probably not going to be a single-step war, guys. This is going to be a war where we're going to have multiple stages. Okay, they're pulling round the corner there. We're going to need to charge back. Ooh. Okay, we've got weapons training, which enables barracks. And we are now working on just war. I thought I'd unlock barracks. Ah, not quite close enough. That's an auto now. Let's occupy that. This is the issue, is we don't quite have... Oh, I can't. Playing too much Warhammer makes me forget that I can't just get peace by clicking on them.
Known as patient people.
Okay, they're not willing to accept peace yet. See, do I want to... Oh wow, yes, they've got all their forces there. So we're probably going to lose Compsa.
What is your next command?
That becomes easy, and we're taking out their faction leader here. And we're taking ourselves Neapolis, which is a very good settlement. Now, we did have a lot of mercs there. I'm not particularly upset about that. Now, can we double time back? Damn, no.
How can I help?
Hmm.
I am Rome's champion. As you command. Command. By the Lambro, quick is coming in force.
Get rid of all of them because they're costing us too much money, but capturing here was worth doing. No, right now I need to be building.
Every man here will do his duty.
Oh, I thought that wasn't mine. I thought that was one of theirs for a second then. I was like, what? Politically, how are we doing? Good. Who has what? We've got a general from both of these. And I believe we've got... Let's look at my own house. Yeah, we've got two generals from my own. So who's lowest? Amelia. We're going to get another general from Amelia building up. Is it worth doing here? No. There we go. Let's get him. And that's all we're going to be able to do for now. This unit needs to start moving down as well. Basically, we're just trying to threaten these guys from every angle. This is their point of power at the moment. Which I can probably beat, but I just don't want to be killing myself to do it.
Welcome. The day is already.
No, not yet. Oh, we've got some traditions for Legio 4. Defense. And you can go down this tree as usual. Let's check. Yep, authority. That's not bad. Oh, research rate faction-wide is always useful. And chance of wounding enemy agents in self-defense. Oh, wow, he gets 2 levels. So let's get the extra campaign movement range as well. I always like campaign movement range simply because it gives me the ability to get where I need to go. We knew this was going to happen, guys. No. Not worth fighting. I could have potentially caused a bit more damage, but they had so many troops, they were always going to overwhelm me. Now, what we really need to do is we need to squish them. Here's our better place to hold. And we've actually kind of got them trapped there, potentially, now. Now, we do have a city there, but, as you can see, they are already pressuring us. So... Did he double time up there? Oh, if he double timed up there, that could be good. I love that these guys are now sending armies as well. Ah, he didn't. See, we do have walls here. It's not the best army.
Plunder and glory await you. Prove yourself. Join the Roman army. We are ready
So I don't want to get too close. So we're going to go to here. Because I'm double timing. If I go too close, they will ambush me. And they've got... That army would do nicely. Very, very nicely in an ambush. Wow, 6 units of hoplites. I can't take that. Okay. This is risky, because they could well have something in ambush, but I don't see anything, so I think I'm good to charge down here. Which means we're right in the heart of their territory now here. That is a risky move, and I am taking a risk with that army, because they could easily overwhelm me. But the risk is potentially worth it. Oh! That's not even worth fighting. That was a nice easy victory, guys. 2,000 gold is why we're freeing them, guys. And hopefully now we can hit Compsa hard. And if we can hit Compsa hard, guys, we've got this. And if we can batter them out of Compsa... Am I at war with Neapolis as well? If I am, that army could be problematic.
Every song must end, every poem conclude.
You grotty people who've got nothing left to really fight with.
We destroy these pitiful soldiers.
We did lose a unit, but that was always going to happen, unfortunately. Potentially going to lose something else here. We've taken out both our armies, which was the real goal there. Yeah, we lost our cav, which is not actually all that surprising. Get a couple new units of Eque. Oh, no, oh, wrong damn stance. We've seen that other army. We're going to start... Oh, no, 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 no. Ah. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. 1, 2. 1. That'll do for now anyway. Oh no, we'll start on that. We need to rebuild this army a little bit. This army's not my best, to be fair. This army's much better, and they should be able to intercept there. They do a little army there. I'm not that worried about that. That army, I'm really annoyed I messed up with that army. I didn't change stance in time. That's full. What do we have? Oh, yes. Extra attack for heavy infantry is really good. Oh, and we've got this whole region back. Let's bread and games it for now. Unfortunately, we've given potential chance to get in position down there. I'm not really fussed by that tiny army. This war is going well so far. That army is worrying me from Neapolis, though. A prominent Carthaginian merchant has been slain in your lands. The reason? A pointless dispute over too many cups. Hide the culprit. I don't care if I annoy Carthage, guys. Let's hit their port. Nice easy victory again. march this way. There it is. Oh wow, that's a pathetic army. There was me worried about it. I was worried because I saw how many... I'm actually quite friends with Neapolis. They've been dragged into this war from no fault of their own because they're allies. So I'm going to try and remain happy while attempting to assassinate that general. No. You keep marching that way. You're going to hold there for another turn. We're doing a little bit more building up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, which brings us up to 6. I've got 2 cav. We're at 19, so let's get one more unit of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, one more unit of spear. And this is going to be a very solid army. That said, I'm tempted to do a little bit of swapping of units just to give them the more veteran force. Let's grab that one. Ooh. Yeah, that's good. Now, I'm potentially going to offer a peace treaty shortly, guys. Simply because while this is going well, I'm going to capture Poseidon. I'm going to capture the other place in the other territory. If they don't do it, because I'll have gained some full territories. No! Lucius Furius Medallus has passed. And we're about to get a rebellion up here. Ooh, God. And we've insulted Carthage, but got some money. Damn. So we've taken this. We've not quite got the full region here, guys, but the other part of this region is held by bandits. That's not a huge problem. We're in striking distance of here, which will get us this entire territory. Now, the reason I'm getting a rebellion is because I've not really been swapping stuff over. And we've been engaged in heavy fighting here, so it's hardly surprising. Right. We're also a little skint just now.
We are not known as patient people.
There we go. And Neapolis will probably accept peace as well.
Greetings in the name of her.
We have
sufficiently
battered them back. We've taken all of here, all of this one, and all of this one. So we've not actually gained that much territory, but it's been a very good consolidation for us. So Rome is now in a much stronger position. You can double time it over here. Let's start switching some buildings. I can't actually build that building. Start converting the populace, guys. I'm on a military warfare because we don't actually have much on that side, and knock a few things over. I actually do want to keep that one. Okay. And I need to disband something. Sorry, boys. That army was thrown together as needed, so that should help. Once we've sorted out this new territory, yeah. And what's really funny is there's still a war going on with my vassal state. So that's not a huge issue, though. We've split Taurus into two, and we've pushed them into the far south of Italy. into their home territory and one other territory now, realistically, I think. So we're going to be able, you know, this isn't... Ooh, and we've got a triumph. And we've got a rebellion, which I expected. It's double time, but double time into the town. Because they can't ambush me if I'm in a town, I don't think. I hope. Right, let's swap that one over to that. Yeah. Ups my public order. We'll get some public order from that. Want one of these in each place for the time being for conversion. In fact, no, I don't want that here. I want the extra garrison troops there. We're fine on food. Let's get that to improve the troops. And because this is a new region, so having like this will actually help. Trade warfare. I'm not going to bother with them. I don't want to really be pushing my squalor too high. Let's look at this region, because this region is potentially going to have a rebellion too. Trade war. This place is going to be made into a military hub. Ooh. So this is an interesting thing. Creates better horse units. That's not a bad thing to have. I don't need this here as well. Switch that to that. Do a normal trade port and level you up. Okay, our income is definitely low at the moment, but I do want to keep all my armies floating for time being. This army is going to be dropped off long run because it's my lowest level army. We'll make sure we've still got somebody from each faction, which we will. Let's just check. Who is my faction leader now? Oh, it is still him, who is a general. He's my consular tribute and my heir. And we've taken one of these guys out of the thing. So I really do. I want to level some of these guys up, actually. I know this is going to annoy the other factions, but leveling him up will leveling them up will give them more gravitas. And we're fine. Ooh, I say we're fine. We're really not. But I don't think we're anywhere near a rebellion, and...
We all look forward to seeing your leaders strangled very, very slowly during the triumphal celebrations.
Really? Okay. They've just given themselves an absolutely massive war with a massive power right next to them, which seems a little silly to me. But, you know, each to their own. 'Cause they basically just forced a war with the Etruscans there. Who were allied with them and sided with me. Wow, he somehow got an ambush off. Three of them. And I'm sorry, but you are being disbanded. That has sorted our income issues. And like I said, once these places get... So this is a commerce. So actually this region should all be about commerce rather than industry. You know, I'm not going to bother with that one there. We're going to push to this one, because this one I think will give us commerce, yeah. And actually here does need that because it's got the port. So we're going to start pushing up commerce in all of this place. I don't need that, and I don't need that. Right, let's check on Rome herself, which is going to make us more money. well, straight up this. Rome itself gives all sorts of buffs. Is that top level for Rome? I can get... Can Rome only be 5 settlements? I reckon I can get another thing there.
At your service.
Oh, we have a spy. Who is actually going to sit up here, just keeping an eye. It's not that I don't trust them, but it's completely that I don't trust them. Right, I need to start sending. I need to be doing some appeasing next term. Just to keep everyone happy. We are very powerful, but so is Etrusca. The Etruscans, or however I pronounce their thing. Wait, what? Where did they come from? Did I miss a rebellion, guys? I must have. Oh god, I'm a numpty. Yeah, we need to go deal with that fast. Conflict of orders. Da, 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 da. Make a speech. Let's do some double timing to deal with that. I can't believe I missed that, guys. You can go on a mission to Neapolis. You can go on a mission to the Bruti. You can go on a mission to Tarchuna, the Etruscans up there. And you can get married. And then your new spouse can get promoted. That's helped a bit. And this is where we're going to have to end this one, guys. So we are much more... I've got to deal with this little rebel stronghold, but I'm not that fussed about that. We're in a nice big chunk of Italy now, guys, so I'm quite happy with that. The Etruscans are still happy with me, I believe. I need to double check that, actually. Let's just double check how the Etruscans see me. But they were really good friends with me, yeah. Nice, stolid friends. Let's give them a gift.
I will make the effort to consider what you offer. The signs are positive.
I want to keep them nice and happy. They are quite powerful. And at some point there is going to have to be a war with them, but no time soon. Obviously we are going to finish off the south of Italy sooner rather than later, but not right now. I need to get myself build up, get my economy going again first. Anyway, as always, please feel free to pop any comments in the comments section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments, as well as the description, as well as links to my Twitter and my Patreon, guys. Thank you very much for your time.